acid to a tank. And here, remember, these are our pipes. They go back to the, something like that is okay. I want to be able to know how much is in that tank because in that way I will be able to control it. Okay, so this is connected there, and I'll just put another. We'll start to get basically filled up on light oil first. What you can do is just plunk down another 1 or 2 tanks until you get advanced oil processing. I highly recommend that the advanced oil processing is your very, very first research under Blue Science. All right, so what we want to do now, we have just researched advanced oil processing. Hey, next thing we do is we're going to switch over all of our refineries to advanced oil processing. And basically that gives us a higher percentage of petroleum and light oil, which can be cracked into petroleum. So we also get the ability to do cracking. And basically that is converting one type of oil into the next highest type. So let's set up cracking for heavy oil. And we shall, basically we're going to set a condition for this to happen. Now what I would like to do is set up all of these tanks. We're going to connect them on the same network, so that all of the data is going to be on the same network. Notice I am only connecting one of the lubricant tanks. So let's just connect this pole to this. Oops, okay. Basically connecting the poles together and then connecting the poles to the tanks. All right, great. So if I look at any of these poles, I should have the values for all of the oil products. Yes, heavy, light, and petroleum, as well as lubricant and sulfuric acid. We're doing well. All right, the next thing we want to do is learn how to control these things. So lubricant, I want the max amount possible. I want this always running, so there's never going to be a restriction of having a pump on this thing. So no pump for this. Now cracking, I want to happen basically when there's too much of too much heavy oil and the lubricant is full. So let's just do that. I think I need to move this one over. Don't quite like it there because I forgot it needed 2 inputs. All right, so let's choose heavy cracking to light. And we will do this way. And we'll connect the water down here. There we are. And then heavy oil is going to be controlled via a pipe or a pump. I apologize. There we are. And the pump is going to go here. So we'll power up this building. And one other thing is we need to connect this light oil down here onto the light oil bus. Or you can connect it directly to an empty port of the tank if you like. I just find it easier to have everything on the bus. It seems more workable. Okay, so let us just put this over there. And so this is now powered. The pump is not yet powered, but we're going to put a power pole here. And I want it to work only under certain conditions. So basically, I want to have maybe a little bit of leeway in my tank. Oops. So I'm going to use 2 decider combinators. And I'm going to connect the output of each to this pump because they're going to send a signal telling the pump when to work. Now the input of these is basically going to be dependent on the readings we get from the entire system. So I'm going to connect the inputs of both of